How's it going, everybody? Stoudman coming at you today, and I got something I need to ask ya. I am finally starting up, as we might have noticed, a lot of people out there are starting to work with Patreon in order to try and get some things going on their channels. And I've decided that I would like to get into that too. I would like to start up my own Patreon account and hopefully get some money flowing in so that I don't have to worry about Google AdSense, and in fact can hopefully just, completely turn off my ads and not have to worry about that at all or even consider it. Because to be quite frank, although there are certain things like the targeting system of the Google Ad system that are promising, the fact that they are older ads, like the style of advertising that they do, as you well know, are the older types of ads that everybody's sick and tired of seeing, like overlays and whatnot. I mean, nobody wants to see that. Not only does nobody want to see it, nobody clicks on them. Nobody should have to click on them. Why would you want to? And especially if you're watching this kind of content, I can completely understand if you didn't want to. But I do really appreciate those who do, because it does contribute to the cause and it does help to get me a little bit of extra funding so that I can go out there and, do like the dollar store videos and stuff like that. And it also provides funding. A lot of the money that I get for doing my videos, I actually put directly into server costs for geeky.com. So, it just, I use it however I feel like it's going to be best used. So, when it comes down to stuff like that, it's helpful. And, there's a reason that I keep doing these videos, and it's not just because I enjoy doing videos, it's also because the more videos I do, the more, although I don't make a whole lot of money off of the ads, the more money I do make off of those, the easier it will be for me to pay like server costs and to do a few extra little, haul videos and whatnot to, keep my fans happy. There are things that I've wanted to do with my channel in the past that I've never been able to do because of the content ID system on YouTube, which we all know is crap. So I've had ideas for like movie reviews that feature maybe some video clips from the trailers and stuff like that, but those would get picked up immediately by the content ID system, and then I wouldn't be able to make any money off of those videos, even though my use of that content was fair use. That's just how YouTube's content ID system works, and I don't want to have to fight. I don't think it should be my job to fight for rights that are already mine, guaranteed by the justice system of the United States of America. It's like, why should I have to be the one to defend myself against these allegations made by these companies? And in the meanwhile, while fighting all of that, secede all the money that I would be making from those ads to these people. And it really is ridiculous, because my most popular video, as some of you may know, is called The Urgency of Now. It is a little documentary style video about Martin Luther King Jr. It features the entire I Have a Dream speech as told by Martin Luther King Jr. And along with that, there are pictures and text. The pictures are like photographic evidence of the kind of racism and whatnot that Dr. King talked about in that speech. On top of that, though, I also put text on there to serve as kind of like a documentary. The text, I added a bunch of context, historical context for what was happening, explaining, where the I Have a Dream moniker, where the name came from, why he said those words and stuff like that, and just, some of the historical context to Martin Luther King Jr. and why he was such an important figure. So that, I believe, has a lot to do with why that video has become so popular over the years. It's gotten several, like hundreds of thousands of views. And I believe the reason that it's so popular is because it's not just a video with his speech. It's also a video that has, historical information to it. So it's kind of like a documentary video. But the problem I've had, and the reason I bring this up, is because it's a perfect example of why I need Patreon and why I want to use Patreon in order to do these videos, or these types of videos. The problem with the urgency of now is that there are always content ID trolls. There are always copyright trolls out there trying to claim that they own the copyright to the I Have a Dream speech, which in fact is owned by Martin Luther King Jr.'s family estate, which, oddly enough, has never made a claim against my video. Every claim I've seen has either been completely bogus, or it's been a claim from somebody, from an artist, or from a label whose artist used the I Have a Dream speech in their song, and because of that it got picked up by the Content ID system, even though it wasn't from their song. It was the literal, actual speech that Martin Luther King Jr. made. Now, if Martin Luther King Jr.'s estate came on YouTube and made a copyright claim against my video and demanded that they get the ad revenue from that, I would be perfectly fine with that. I would be completely okay with it. But at this point, I've just stopped fighting it, because if I kept fighting it, it would mean every week I would have to make my case and keep saying the same thing over and over again. These people don't have the rights to this. This is fair use. Blah, 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 blah. So instead of having to deal with all of that, I would much prefer to not have to worry about copyright trolls. Instead of actually even putting ads on, wouldn't it be nice if I just kept the ads off and was able to make videos and put more time and effort into videos, doing documentary style videos like that, without having to worry about the drop in ad revenue that would immediately be a result of something like that? It would be awesome. And honestly, it won't even take that much. I don't really need a whole lot of money. It'd be great to be able to get tons of money, but no, I'm just looking for something to supplement so that I won't need to worry about using AdSense, that I won't need to use AdSense, and that's why I have chosen to make my own Patreon account, and that's why I hope that you'll help me to make better videos in the future. If you want an example of the kind of videos that I'm hoping to make, then you can kind of look at urgency of now and get kind of a sense for it. I want to do videos that are like short documentary style videos about popular culture, about science, about our society, about film, about television, about media, all of these things. I want to do not necessarily like long, although I might do some long videos, but I want to do some short documentary style videos where I use some content for educational purposes, so it's fair use and all, but I just don't want to have to worry about the Content ID system being as crappy as it is, and oh my goodness, it is horrible. So, yeah, I mean, it's not necessarily about me wanting to break the law and get paid for it. I'm intending to use these clips for educational purposes and for commentary purposes. I want to make a video about postmodernism in television in the 80s. I want to make a video about postmodernism in film. I want to make videos about, I want to make video reviews of movies where I use maybe the trailer of the movie to, as like a background while I'm talking about the movie, or if I want to point out an example from the movie that I'm talking about, I want to be able to, you point it out in the video. And if I don't have to worry about things like content ID, copyright, blah, 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 then I will be able to do that without fear of anything. You can make that possible. You can do it. I believe in you. And really, it won't take much to get me going. You'd be surprised how little AdSense actually pays out, so every little dollar helps. And I actually do have a few interesting little goals on my page, and also pledge things. So pledge rewards. So if you look at those, I think you'll find that there are some interesting ones past the $5 range. One of my pledge rewards actually has me finding interesting things in the world, kind of like what I do with my haul videos and whatnot, and it has me going out to find something like that and then putting it in a package and sending it to you as a thank you for actually, pledging your support to my cause. I've elected to go with a monthly thing because it's just easier. It's easier to keep track of. You don't have to worry about anything. It just comes out monthly, and to my knowledge, you can choose how many months you want to put in, or if you just want to continue on monthly into forever land. But yeah, it's all up to you, and any amount of support, I genuinely, truly do mean it. Any amount of support you can offer will be helpful. I really do hope you'll support me, and if you can. If you can't, that's perfectly fine. Just keep watching these videos if you're enjoying them, and thank you very much for coming and checking my content out. But if you can help out, then I will appreciate it entirely. And as you can see in the reward goals and whatnot, you will be thanked ad nauseum if you desire, and there will be, rewards for your efforts. So yes, thanks again. If you decide to become a patron of mine, thank you so much. If not, keep watching. I got more stuff coming. I really appreciate all of you guys. Thanks for watching. Peace.